Hello everyone and welcome back to Europa Universalis for the AI-only custom nation religious wars, which is a long title for a video, I know, but still. So we're back, and thanks to 4death16 who reminded me that I could actually use the debug mode in this playthrough to quickly switch between nations. So yeah, thank you for that. I actually did know that, but you reminded me, so that's gonna make things a little bit easier for me to explain or show a little bit more in detail what these nations are doing at the moment. So right now I want to actually spotlight the Orthodox Empire right now, because they're at war with the Catholics. So they actually start off with more than their maximum manpower, which is rather cool. And yeah, let's have a look at their religion. So the Orthodox religion gives some bonuses to the stability cost, and also gives some bonuses to the tolerance of the true faith, which is very important because this is a game about religion. So obviously having tolerance is very good for your own faith, of course, not for any heretics or heathens. Now also there is a slider in the Orthodox religion called the Patriarch Authority. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. Just want to go over this really quickly. So basically Orthodox nations can trade in 33% of their tax income for huge bonuses in missionary strength, local unrest, and manpower modifier. Now that is very, very cool. And the thing is, if you look at the economy, right now most of the money is still being made by taxation or from taxation, but trade is a good second place, so they will actually be able to benefit greatly from this, because they're currently colonizing quite a lot of estuaries over here, and if they actually get Kaffa and Azov as well, and maybe even the province of Kanik, they're going to pull in a huge amount of trade and huge amount of money from trade, so they can actually rely on trade more than on tax, and that's gonna really benefit them a lot, especially looking towards their manpower and obviously missionary strength, which is very important in this game. Now they actually do have quite a lot of troops, and they're gonna attack the Catholics over here in Thessaly, so I'm pretty sure the Orthodox are gonna defend their homeland. Now I'm not gonna sure if they're actually gonna take Ragusa, probably not, but they're definitely gonna be able to defend against the Catholics. This was kind of a stupid war declared by the Catholics, but you know, no one is gonna actually lose much. Maybe the Catholics will lose some gold. Now another nation I actually want to show you, because they also have some of these slider, or have kind of this slider religion, is the Shia Empire. But not only the Shia, actually all Muslims do have this. They have their thing called piety, and that obviously make things a little bit different, but they don't have to trade off anything, if I believe correctly. Yeah, so the piety either gives them national tax, manpower, and tech cost reduction, or they gain missionary strength, morale of armies, and fort defense, which is, both of them are really good. So either way you go, you have only benefits. I mean, you can either have money and manpower and tech cost, which is probably good for being at peace. But you can also obviously get missionary strength and morale of armies, as well as fort defense, which they currently have, at least up to a degree. They have 1% extra missionary strength. Morale of armies goes up 3.45%, but you also gotta take in consideration these 10% they already have. So they have a huge morale bonus against the Jews, who they don't actually have anything other than their you know, usual, or their general bonuses, which is one possible advisors and tolerance of the true faith. So the Jews will probably lose this war, but we'll see if they might be able to pull out of this. So yeah, for now I think I should go back to doing nothing in particular and just observe. Yeah, let's actually continue the game. So yeah, let's check out the current wars again. Right, those are the two wars, and let's see what happens. So yeah, the Shias are pushing in, although yeah, the Jews, I still don't know what they're doing. They're just walking around, they don't know what they're doing, while the Shias are just going forward, conquering, sieging stuff. Now they're actually taking back Sinjar, which is very good. Now this battle over here seems, yeah, that went very well. I should have probably checked this out, but obviously the Orthodox just destroyed their army, which has now fled over to Bari again. And yeah, now they've fled over to Ragusa, and now they're home again. So yeah, that was actually a very stupid war declared by them. And ooh, So the Orthodox are going for Bender now, which is interesting. I thought for sure they would go for, you know, the center of trade of Azov, but oh well. To each his own, right? Yeah, and the Shia have apparently destroyed the Jewish and pushing into Jewish land. So yeah, I think now we're gonna see the first actual war that is not a Mayan flower war, which will, you know, actually see some taking of provinces. But yeah, let's check out if there's any other wars we should probably think about. No, but the Catholics are now losing, right? So, yeah. Yeah, they're losing. The Orthodox controlled Epirus and are about to retake Albania. So yeah, this war there's not gonna be much happening. Yeah, -10 already. So yeah, that's a big problem. Alright, so let's see if the Jews can actually do something. They have 37,000 men. That's not bad, but they're just standing there. If they could actually isolate one of these armies and kill them, but oh my god, yeah, they're just going nuts in their country. So yeah, they've actually been isolated themselves twice. Oh my god, and the war has ended, and the Shia have just taken 3 provinces off of the Jews. That is heavy. So look at this. So now there's Jewish. I wonder if the Shia are actually going to be able to colonize, and not colonize, but convert these provinces quickly. Now the Jewish religion does have a -2 missionary strength, local missionary strength, so it's definitely harder to convert them. But as I said, the Jews, if they're pious, it's going to make them easier to convert provinces as well. So we'll see how that works out. And it seems like the Catholics are still fighting. Okay, so the Catholics are still fighting. They have now sent 36 men, and they still have their fleet, which is interesting. I thought for sure the Orthodox would destroy their fleet, but they did not. And a new war has yet embroiled. We have the Reformed Empire declaring war on the Protestants because they want to conquer Bremen. And there's a big battle already. Bremen is already occupied by the Reformed, but now, yeah, the Protestants are fighting back, although it seems like the Reformed have a 2-star general. Let's check this guy out. He's a 4-shock general at this early time in the game is very, very powerful. Yeah, the Protestants do only have a 3-fire general, so they're probably gonna lose this battle. Yeah, they have less morale already. Wow, poor Protestants are getting beat. Wow, that is a big hit for them. And yeah, the Reformed are going over into the British Isles even more. Now let's actually check out the Protestants, because they are able to pick some aspects, and I'm actually interested to see which aspects they have picked. And that was an O. I do apologize. I wonder which aspects they have actually picked for their religion, because yeah, so they have global settler increase. That's definitely a smart thing, considering there's so many things to colonize. Yes. However, now production efficiency and development cost is kind of shitty. I mean, considering that you could have picked, you know, mission strengths. Well, I guess you don't need this, but they could have picked discipline and morale, or manpower recovery speed. So many good things, and they went for these two. I mean, yeah, the first one's good, but these two are that's a bad and poor decision. And they do have 200 points, so I think they're able to change their aspects. I would happily do this, but as I said, I don't want to, you know, have a part in this. Now, they do have some national tax modifier, which is good, but yeah, if they don't pick any aspects, they're not gonna win, you know, military-wise against the Reformed. But let's actually go over to the Reformed and see what they are choosing. Excuse me, I just clicked the wrong button. VO1, okay. So let's see what they actually pick, because they have this fervor focus, and they are focusing on war, just like I thought. Now they don't actually have that many more favor points left, so they're soon gonna be running out of these points. But for now, they have extra morale of armies and navies, something that, as I said, the Protestants could have, but you know, they're not focusing on it. So for them, so it does look like the Reformed people will actually, Reformed people will actually, yeah, win this war. At least that's very likely. Alright. So there we are. Okay, so 35,000 men. They have equal numbers of troops. They have better general, although it seems like he just died. Now, they do have a 5-fire general, but no longer they are 4-shock generals. So that might actually be the chance for the Protestants to fight them. But yeah, they're taking attrition in their own lands. That is not the smartest thing. They've already taken Bremen and Stade. Ooh, yeah, that's bad. And the Catholics still fighting the Orthodox. So yeah, the Christians are doing a huge infighting. The only Christian nation that is not taking part in this are the Coptics. But yeah, and the Jews, oh my god, they just took a big hit. Now they're actually trying to escape into Egypt, but we just have the Coptics waiting for them. And now the Ibadis finally sealed up their peninsula over here, which I think really makes a lot of sense. It also looks rather pretty. And because of the Ibadis going over here into India, the Hindus have reacted and kind of taken that one center of trade next to them just to show who is the powerhouse over here, which yeah, it's going to be interesting. Now the Vajrayani are actually bordering the Mahayani, so we could actually see some potential wars over here. There's finally some borders. There's soon also going to be some borders over there, which is going to be very nice. Tengri just looks awesome. But yeah, let's actually check out the wars. Is there any new wars? No, there's still these wars. So yeah, let's check out if there's any big battles over here. We have 40,000 Orthodox and 38,000 Catholics. But it seems like they're not actually engaging each other. Yeah. Okay, so they're basically just sieging. Okay, let's rather check out them then, because they're actually doing some fighting. So 50,000 against 47,000 men. But what are they doing again? Oh, a big battle, but they attacked across a river. Oh my god, the Protestants are stupid and getting slaughtered by the Reformed, which is interesting, because in both of my test runs that I've done, these two guys always came to blows, but the Protestants always won. They've always been the powerhouse over here, which is interesting because right now, that does not look like it at all. Now, they might be able to defend. Don't know. They definitely need to take Bremen, which they just did. Awesome. Now, they could actually... 50... Now, they're always taking this crossing penalty, which is bad. Oh well. And it seems like the Catholics doing actually really good job. I don't know why this is, but wow, I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised. I always click on this, which is wrong. And we have a new war starting, the Mahayana Empire fighting the Theravadas in the conquest of Nakhon Si, and I can't even pronounce it. What is the name of this? Nakhon Si, this one. Nakhon Tungyai? Is that the one? No, I think it's this one. Nakhon Si Tamarat. So that's what they have claimed, because they have a sea province over here. Okay. But it seems like they're losing. So the Mahayana is currently besieging Ayutthaya, but the Theravada still have some troops. Well, they have 17,000 over here, occupying the capital, Tanhua. Okay. And their capital is over here in Martaban. Well, the problem for the Theravadas is if Mahayana's group up their armies, they could easily take out this one. And then they'll be helpless. But it seems like they are not interested in doing that. They're actually taking this province down here. Okay, and there's a big naval battle. 38 against 38. Both have 7 heavies, but 2 of them have more. So yeah, the Theravadas have more cogs. So I'm actually going to be interesting who's going to come out on top in this. Yep. The Theravadas have lost. The Mahayana crushed the enemy fleet. So that's good for them. Mahayanas will have won the important naval battle, but still, on land warfare, they're not done. Okay. Now, does any one of them... What is their bonuses? Tolerance. I think they are able, as Buddhists, to pick a deity. Now, they have advisor costs and tolerance, and they only have tolerance, which is certainly not that useful. But let's actually check out their religions here. Now that I know that I can easily tag switch. What's their name again? D16. So let's check them out. Okay. What is their religion? So they also have karma. Okay, so they don't have deity, right, because that's what the Hindus have. So the Buddhists have karma. Okay, that makes sense. And they can actually convert to other religions. Interesting. Okay, and they have high karma, and that increases... They get discipline. Oh, no, they have too high karma. Okay, karma 50 or higher, they get negative diplomatic reputation. That's all they got. So that's actually not really that useful for them. If they have a little less karma, they would actually be able to get some more discipline. Interesting. And how does it look for the Theravada. Let's actually check them out. We have the 15 is what they are called. Okay. Let's see what their karma looks like. They have 40. So yeah, they have no effects at all. Well, that kind of makes it better. But diplomatic reputation doesn't help them fighting a war anyways. Okay. So let's go back to observing what's actually going on here. Alright. So, let's continue. Reform conquest of Bremen seems to be going very heavily in their favor, even though they do not control Bremen. Okay, but now they have. They just took it again. Okay. So yeah, the capital has been besieged by these guys over here, the Theravadas, which is interesting. Why are these guys taking so long taking Ayutthaya? Seems to be very heavily defended, but they do have the war target. Okay. Let's check out these guys again. Okay, so yeah, it seems like the Protestants are beaten, because they have already been pushed in, having some issues walking around. Poor guys. So yeah, it seems like this is the first time that the Protestants actually lose, and for some reason, which I cannot understand, are the Orthodox having trouble against the Catholics? This is amazing. The Catholics might actually take something off of the Orthodox, which is so amazing. I cannot understand. They attacked across a river, yet they're doing so much better. Is it because of military technology? They have 12 technology, they have 12 as well, so that's not the case. They both have Western units, so I don't really know why this is. But yeah, the Catholics won, even though they attacked across the river. So yeah, that's very interesting. They're gonna take Epirus. That's certain. Wow, that is a big surprise. The Catholics do really seem like the big baller over here in this region. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, the Protestants just got beaten again. Oh my god, they're getting slaughtered. Yeah, now the Reformed are just plunging into their country, taking over everything. Everything is defenseless, it seems like. Poor guys. Yep, poor them. And they also have the smaller fleet too. Yeah, they're just getting annihilated now. Oh my god. This is painful to watch. Especially, it's very interesting because, as I said, the Protestants were dominating in all of my test runs. So, yeah. And it looks like, yeah, the war's over and the Catholics did take Epirus. Now, I'm not sure how long or if they're actually going to be able to hold on to this because, you know, they're spread very far. I mean, they have Ragusa over here. They have the mainland. They have a couple islands. Then they're over here and now here. I don't know. I really don't know. But they did win, so that is good for them. And yeah. So we still have this conquest, which is probably going to be over soon due to, you know, having 50% war score. Yeah, they're just crushing their armies. They still have 16,000 men, but nothing against their reformed 40,000 men. That is a shame. And I'm probably the North are going to attack the Protestants very soon. And they should seize this opportunity. But yeah, it seems like they have their own Livonian order over here that's, you know, converting everything to the North religion, which is cool. I like them. But so far, they seem to stay rather peaceful, which is okay. But yeah, yeah, it seems like that's the Protestant is done. They have no chance of doing much. Though they're still hanging in this war for some reason. And let's check out the Mahayana again, just to see what's going on. So they still have the war goal, but probably because they control their capital. They've been unable to actually, you know, fight their army. They should be able to destroy their army easily, but they kind of fail doing that, which is quite surprising. But they've taken the capital now. Why are they losing so heavily? Let me see. Tanhua is occupied, which is 22%. So Tanhua is definitely worth a lot. Why is it worth so much? It is the capital, of course, but they also have the capital, which seems to be not as valuable. That is very odd. And they also have Guangnang and Dongqing. So they probably have a lot of fort provinces. I can only yeah, they have 3 fort provinces where they only have Ayutthaya. Okay, well that's probably the reason. And now they even have peasant rebels. So this war will probably be over very soon. But now they actually engage their army. Very good. That's a smart move. Okay. Wonder if that's actually gonna really help them a lot. And the Reformed are just going hard on the Protestants. Wow. My goodness. Yeah, they're not giving them a break. They're just going in there. But they do actually have some more rebels. And this is the end of the episode already. Wow, that was quick. Well, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Gironca, signing off.